Hey everyone, and welcome to part 14. Apologies firstly about the previous part. I started with the Monzaemon trick, then I got a bit carried away and decided that I wanted to basically do the whole lot and max out my money, get 999,999, just so I've got it over and done with and got myself my first medal. So apologies if that was boring. I should imagine it probably was, but I needed to do what I needed to do. I've not actually got the medal yet. Now, rather than sell all of them at once, it would be better looking at it. Because I'm only about 105,000 away from maxing my money out, so rather than sell all of them and then like lose out on like 100,000 or whatever, it'd be better to only sell what I need, which I think is this many. Okay, I've maxed my money out. Come off. Medal. Medal number 1. For money. Now if I buy, bearing in mind I can only carry up to 20 items, so good idea to be smart. Now if I sell the rest of these, because had I sold them all, then my money wouldn't have gone any higher than 999,999, so basically I would have lost out on 92,000 bits, which would have been a bit silly. So, but by doing that, I've not lost out. So 99 of those, 99 of those, 99 of those, 13 of those. Oh, that'll do for now. Now it's time for me to do something else, which is also probably going to be boring and controversial, but I would like to now get every Digimon card. And it's probably gonna mean another part of me just doing something and speeding it up. Basically, because in the previous part, it was me trading with the Monzaemons, speeding it up, and then that being it. And this time it's probably going to be the same, except it's going to be me collecting cards instead, well, buying cards rather. Because it's only there for another 6 days, and again, I want to get these things out of the way as early as possible. How's the gorge? About at least a quarter of the way, I'd say. The thing is, it made Gabumon get back up. Okay, before I go, I'll start off by buying one card, just to go after the rare ones. Then I'll obviously get packs of threes. I want rare cards, because obviously they're rare and they fill my collection, though they also sell for a high amount. I want obviously to get every card so I get the medal, but I also want to get lots of high value cards because I want to basically get lots of merit points so I can get all of the Digivolution items from Shogun Gekomon, as well as the Amazing Rod. And I believe he has 5 Digivolution items, each costing 500, so 5 lots of 500 is 2,500. The Amazing Rod is 300, so basically I think I need 2,800 merit points, which is quite a lot. Right, so as things stand, I'm excluding Machinedramon. I'm currently 1 card away. Well, obviously I'm 1 card away. Well, technically I'm 2 cards away, because obviously I need to get the Machinedramon card, which I can't get until later on. But excluding that, I'm 1 card away. And as you can see, I've spent a lot of money. I'm now under 600,000 bits, and I've actually been recording for almost an hour and 10 minutes. So I do actually need to stop. But obviously this isn't the end of the part or anything. I just have to stop and then carry on at a later point. Hopefully that other card will turn up. So I'm gonna stop for now, but I'll carry on at a later point, and obviously when I do, it will just carry on from this immediately. I couldn't believe how long and how expensive the procedure of getting a Monzaemon card was, and then I ended up getting 2, it seems. How unlucky do I have to be? Look at that, 6 of those, 6 of those, 3 of those, 9 of those, 9 of those, 9. Then it took me all that time to get a Monzaemon card. I was just going through like crazy, spending loads of money, and it just wouldn't feature. And I even went on the internet just to see if it's even possible to get a Monzaemon card from a pack of 3, and I took my eye off the screen and ended up getting 2 of them. But look at 2 of those compared to all the other numbers. It's ridiculous. But let's just settle with this. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I have every card apart from the Machinedramon card, so that will come after Mount Infinity. I'm now going to go to Shogun Gekomon and get 300 merit points and then get the Amazing Rod. I will maintain the other cards because obviously I need to still have them when I beat Machinedramon, because obviously I need to fill the card inventory in order to get a medal, and obviously then I'll trade them in and get loads of merit points. And then obviously use them for the other stuff. So yeah, that was very time consuming and gave me quite a big headache and cost a lot, but I'm just going to settle with it because at the end of the day I managed to get what I needed, and money can be regained from doing the Monzaemon trick. So yeah, with the Monzaemons, obviously I need them to join. I need a Monzaemon to join the city at some stage, though one of the trading items is a super carrot, which I can't get until Vegemon joins the city, and Vegemon can't join the city until the earliest, the 15th day, because you need a rain plant, and the rain plant doesn't show until the 15th day. So Monzaemon's not going to join the city anytime soon. But out of the Monzaemons, there's 3 Monzaemons, and the one who joins the city is basically the last one who you trade the final item with, because obviously to get Monzaemon to join, you have to trade every item with every Monzaemon, and when you trade the final item, the Monzaemon that you trade it with is the one who joins the city. And out of the 3 Monzaemons, you've got the one who trades Digimushrooms for medium HPs and a happy mushroom for a hair grower, and you've got the one who trades medium HPs for super defense discs, it's very important that those two are not the two. Sorry, it's very important that neither of those two are the ones who are the ones that join the city, because those two Monzaemons are very important, because one of them you get cheap medium HPs from, and a hair grower, which could be a vital Digivolution item. And not only that, but you also then the other one obviously is where you get is where you can get loads of like money like easily by trading medium HP. So it's very important that neither of those two Monzaemons are the ones that join the city. So what I'm saying is, make sure you trade all the items with those two Monzaemons first, so that the one who joins the city is the other one, because the items that he trades are all of the same value really, so it's not really anything great. Armours, any ideas? Well, that's Vegemon, which I can't do yet. That's Frigimon, who I can't do yet. And I think that's Garudamon. Well, I could battle Garudamon the first time, but I'm not going to beat him the second time. So I can't really do any of that yet. Okay, so the prosperity is 40. I'm not quite sure what to do at the moment, admittedly. It would be nice if Unimon's in the item shop, because there is something I want to buy from him. The only thing is, I think I'm going to be a touch too late. But yeah, out of the 3 Monzaemons, make sure the one who gives you medium HPs for Digimushrooms, make sure he's not the one who joins the city, and the same with the one who gives you super defense discs for medium HPs. Those two are very important, because their trades are like really, really good from your point of view. So go with the other one. The one who's like trades, who sort of trade the same sort of value item for like the same sort of value item. So yeah, make sure he's the one who you trade with last, so he joins the city. He's not that important. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to do at the moment, so I'm just going to pause just to look into like my options at the moment. Right, so it would seem that Speedruns is just under half a day away from appearing, and seeing as I've got the amazing rod, today would be a great time to try and catch him. It is possible to catch him with the ordinary rod. I saw that demonstrated in Sparcy's speedrun for this game, but it is a lot easier to catch him with the amazing rod, so now would be the best time to, you know, to capture Seadramon. Not only just to get to Beetleland and recruit Quaggamon and Carbalterimon, but also to get a water bottle from him, a vital item, because it makes you digivolve to Seadramon. And not only that, but you can also learn techniques from him as well. When you catch him, if you say, give me an item, he'll give you a water bottle. If you say, teach me a technique, he'll teach you a water technique. If you say, let's be friends, then obviously he'll take you to Beetleland, where you recruit Quagamon and Carbolteriumon. So I'm going to do that in a bit. In the meantime, I'm going to attempt to learn Muscle Charge. I believe I have a 9% chance, which is pretty poor, and I said that I would be better doing it with a Digimon who has fighting as their first nature, but Muscle Charge is going to be a brilliant technique, because obviously it increases your attack power during battle, so it enables you to basically boost your stats without boosting your stats, and that's going to be a great help in a challenge like this. So, with the battles getting tougher and everything, now probably is a good time to learn Muscle Charge. And I believe Snow Agumons use it. I hope these two here specifically use it, but let's see. 9% chance, I said, but it doesn't take too many battles. Obviously I get a stat boost out of this as well, which is going to be helpful. So with Meltdown, I can take them down quite quickly. 2 or 3 successful attacks will do the trick. I probably should have mentioned this earlier and tried to learn it earlier. But I've managed to make it this far okay. And it's just obviously battles are going to get harder, so the strength is going to be needed more. So, hence why I came up with the idea now. Frequency, or should I say the number of times a move is used, will not increase your chances of learning it. But obviously, by battling 2 Snow Agumons, there's more of a chance in which it will be used, if that makes sense. Basically, it doesn't matter if it's used 5 times or once, you've got the same chance of learning it, but the fact is there's more of a chance. The more Digimon there are, the more of a chance of it being used more than 0 times, if that makes sense. So having 2 Agumons is good in that there's more of a chance of it being used, and that creates a possibility of me learning it. It's a shame that fighting is probably their second type as well. Not only have you got a better chance from learning a move if it's your first nature, but also if it's their first nature. And I highly doubt fighting is their first nature. I'd imagine it's ice. And Agumons tend to only have 2 natures, so if this is true, then fighting may even be their third nature, which is going to make things more complicated. I'm not going to recover MP until one of them does muscle charge. That way, muscle charge will definitely be used. If I recover MP, okay, it's been used. So if I recovered MP and defeated them without it being used, that would be pointless. It's been used, so I'll recover MP. Which 100 bits is quite generous for a fight like this. Now, I will learn the technique eventually, because one thing that is useful, with like Drimogemon, it was like the same battle because I was saving and resetting, but by doing it like this, it's a different battle every time, and so it's a different variable, because sometimes with this game, if you like reset and repeat yourself exactly, the outcome will be the same. That's if all the variables are the same, then the outcome might be the same, but we're having a different battle every time. It's changing a variable, so do it forever. I will eventually learn muscle charge. Once again, I'm not recovering MP, not until muscle charge is used. It's pointless otherwise. In these battles, if in the future I don't recover MP, even though it's below the necessary amount in order to do a move, it's because muscle charge hasn't been used yet. The same goes for any other battle in the future. If my MP is below what it needs to be in order to do a move, and I'm not recovering MP, there's a reason for it. In this case, it's in the interest of learning a move. In the future, it could be for that reason, or it could be for other reasons. I don't want Digimon, I don't want the other one running away. I want Muscle Charge to definitely be used. I'm gonna be harsh. No food until you learn a technique. Actually, no, that is harsh, actually. It's not worth going back to the city for the restaurant, I don't think. Yeah, I'm mean. Learn muscle charge and food will be your reward. Oh yay, 2 committed Digimons.